Today I want to introduce you to two new Sailor, the Sailor Hanafuda, limited to only 58 fountain pens each worldwide. Hey Goodfellas, I'm Naldi and we are at Style of Zug, and for today's pens I had to write down some of the things because I tried to remember everything, but we're getting so many novelties, and these are Japanese pens, and they're Japanese inspired pens with Japanese topics and themes, and they have complicated names and the name of the artist and the meaning. So in order to give you all information, I wrote everything down on a Japanese notebook, the Tomo River notebook, which I'm really enjoying. It's not a pretentious notebook, around 40 francs, but hey, what a paper. Hey, but also the Mont Blanc ones are amazing, Hanemühle, and the Smites notebooks that we have here at Style of Zug, they're just next level also in terms of touch and feel. Let's get over to this wonderful new Sailor Hanafuda, inspired to a card game, a traditional card game from Japan, made out of 12 suits, each with 4 cards. So 12 per 4, a total of 48 cards. First thing that is absolutely wonderful is the fact that these pens are pretty unusual in the sense that they're two-tone. So we have the barrel in one color and then we have the cap in another color, all inspired to certain sequences from these cards of the Hanafuda game. And we're about to get into the specific topics and symbolism that we find on the pen. So, of course, the base is urushi, as we know it from Sailor, and we start with this wonderful piece here, which is called, and I'm reading, Tsukimi-de-Ippai. Tsukimi-de-Ippai. What does it mean? It means a drink under the moonlight. So Tsukumi means moonshine, and de-Ippai means a drink. And we have this wonderful moon here on the cap, and then different other designs on the barrel. And what is special is that to make this beautiful fountain pen, they've used 2 techniques. One is the Yubi Maki-e technique, which is literally like finger Maki-e. So they're applying certain things by hand on the barrel, and then it's in addition with some details that are made with traditional Maki-e, made by the artist Izana Kobayashi, that has also signed the piece here on the bottom of the barrel. It's a limited edition of only 58 pens in the whole world. Of course, it's a king of pen. Of course, it features a king of pen nib. What is beautiful is the fact that it features a monotone yellow gold, 21 karat gold nib that fits very well with the other metal trims and the decoration on the pen. And so it's kind of interesting because the fact that they've used these 2 Maki-es have made it a piece that is not as expensive as other Maki-e. Of course, it's not 100% everything hand painted like we know it from Maki-e, from Sailor or from Namiki, but it's more a mix with some less difficult processes in order to create the drawings and in order to apply the layers of Maki-e on the pen. Nevertheless, we're still talking about a very limited piece, quite appealing in terms of design, very special, very unique, and priced at 1,250 Swiss francs. Honestly, it's ridiculous. I'm trying to understand how we can even get at that price given still the complexity with the urushi, the king of pen, the decorations. Listen, maybe sometimes it's better not to do too many questions. Then, the second piece that we have here is actually the winning hand that you might have when you're playing Hanafuda. Now, I'm gonna tell you the rules of Hanafuda. No, I'm joking. I'm not gonna tell you any rules of Hanafuda because it's way too complicated and we have enough going on here. If you want, go online, go on ChatGPT and check it out. This is the Ina-Shika-Cho, which is walled bear, deer, and butterfly. These are all elements that you can find on the card. So you actually have 3 cards here with the walled bear, with the deer, and with the butterfly. This is a so-called winning hand. So I think the symbolism is quite interesting. What is also nice is the fact that you have the black urushi cap, and then you have this kind of green, pine green barrel with all the decoration applied on the barrel and cap. Quite a stunning piece. They're both beautiful. If you prefer a bit of a romantic piece, then probably the Tsukimi-de-Ippai is the pen that you prefer. If you like the fact that it's a bit more intricate, the price doesn't really change. You still have the decoration of the signature of the artist on the barrel. It's also a limited edition of 58 pieces. And I think that there's going to be other pieces that will be released in the next years. So these are the first two. I guess since this is a game with different kind of cards, and we have 2 cards depicted here, we have 3 cards depicted on this one, so with the winning hand. So we're at about 5 cards for now out of the 48. This might be a very interesting collectible series, and these are the first 2. So probably perfect moment to start and then to keep on going, especially given the incredible price point that I think is very interesting and quite fair. Let me know what you think about these pieces, because I guess they could be polarizing. Some could like it, some could actually dislike it. I'm always wondering to know what you think. Every time you leave a comment, you're also adding up so much to the community. Also, if you haven't subscribed yet, then make sure to subscribe to the channel. And thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned for a lot more content that is coming up. And don't forget that together we are changing the game.